Hynek. They're alongside Junior Rokika, 2 tries against Bradford, and Matthew Garside, coached by the very, very promising coach Andrew Henderson. Featherstone had a 52 points to 10 win over Dewsbury, scoring 10 tries. 2 of those came from a man returning from a knee injury. Jason Walton pleased his coach in his return, wearing the number 22 shirt today. He's in the centres. The other centre, the very talented Missy Talupapa. And another man that made a return from injury against Dewsbury is Frankie Mariano, had fractured his arm, and another welcome returnee for John Sharp. Otherwise, it's unchanged for Featherstone, both in their starting 13 and on the bench, where it's Matty Wiley, Darryl Griffin, Brad Tagg and Jack Ormonroyd. The coach, John Sharp.
Well, this summer bash is about entertainment for the fans there and the people watching at home. I think that all of the sides are aware that they have to do something special to catch the eye and certainly to entertain the flat cappers. As you see the Featherstone side supporters, they're cheering on their team as they enter the pitch.
Go to your commentary team now. They are waiting ahead of this game. As I said, the 2 form teams of the championship, the match Phil Clark has been most eagerly awaiting. He's going to go and join the commentary team with Terry O'Connor and led by Bill Arthur.
Thank you, Brian. And Featherstone Rovers keen to erase memories of last year in Blackpool when they got well and truly bashed by Halifax 37-0 in the game that brought the curtain down on the 2016 summer bash. Big weekend in that respect as Ioane plays the ball. Cunningham, Samet now, and Samet gets the pass away to Offerdal. He's tackled again. Good work by Featherstone. On the crash comes Ioane, but Ioane has stopped. More good defence. Hardman putting himself in the way there. Little kick from Grubber, kick comes in. Samet will touch it down. The kick from Bartow. The finish from Jared Samet. And the first points of the game go to the London Broncos. And Jared Samet gets his 15th try of the season. Yeehaw! So back in London colours after his spell with Hull Kingston Rovers, Kieran Dixon, and he converts that. The Broncos lead by 6 points to 0.
Williams.
Here's Bartow again, and Bartow, oh, cunning little kick into the middle of the field, and they could be in for a second try. They are, and it's Walker. Alex Walker has got a second London try, or has he? Gareth Ewer is asking video ref Robert Hicks to have a look at this.
Again, disciplined chase from London.
Surely a 4th try of the season it is for Alex Walker. Seeing, because their team really hasn't got going in this game. And the Flat Cappers are trailing 12-0. They're on the back foot again. And Cunningham thought he'd seen a gap there.
Well, he just thought it'd open up. You've got to react to what your halves are doing.
He's got a bang there as James Cunningham. And he's not getting up in a hurry. And Frankie Mariano, I think, sensed immediately that there was something wrong there. View of the incident was, well, it's resulted in a penalty goal, and Kieran Dixon will attempt to extend London Broncos' lead here at Bloomfield Road. Dixon gently puts that one between the posts, and London lead 14-0.
A long time.
35 years of age now, Darryl Griffin. He plays that ball, and Davis will stretch out.
Oh, he's lost it.
John Davis just couldn't reach out and get the ball down.
Oh, we don't.
But London stop him in his tracks there. Here's Sacre once more. Short ball for Griffin now, and Griffin trying to barge his way over. Again a short ball, and this time Davis will go over, and Featherstone find a way through, hammering away at the London Broncos defence, and eventually it cracked, and John Davis gets his 6th try of this campaign, and Featherstone get points on the board at last. They've earned it at the start of this second half.
Well, Missy Talupapa, it looks to isolate Rhys Williams, who makes a play for that ball. They get another set of 6. You see the opposite Luke Briscoe asking for the referee. Yep, we've got it, let's go. They go and attack him, and that's a good carry from John Davis. Anthony Thackeray, he's been hitting the lead runner a number of sides, on the left-hand side, the right-hand side. They're not.
Who's kicked 47 goals this season, adds another one to his tally. And that's cheered up the Featherstone Rovers supporters at that end of the ground where that try was scored by John Davis.
Well, with some
4 tackles gone. Ackers is going for it. And he's held up, he's got that down, he claims. He looks at the referee and says, how about that? Gareth Hewer reckons he's got it down.
He's got Davis, he's got Hardman all over him. But his effort and desire to get that ball down, I'm sure this is a try.
What work from Andy Ackers to get his second try of the season. Evans plays the ball. Bartow hoists that kick, it's a good one. Walker is chasing it, has got it, and it's over the line! Second of the game for Alex Walker. Bartow with Keir coming back in field, trying to spot a gap and put a little bit of footwork on the Featherstone defenders, but Hardman wrestles him and Keir didn't like that. Hardman and Keir going at it in back play. Play continues. Gareth Hewer has a look over his shoulder. We'll stop play now.
They've just come together. There's not been a punch from Hardman.
What's the world coming to? That's 2 full backs.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Put a slap, just take 10 minutes. Go on. Calm down. That is the decision.
Well, that's...
Away you go. Man to man.
It was a pretty innocuous sort of tap in the face, wasn't it? As taps in the face go.
Well, I've seen people get sent to the sin bin for throwing punches, but not for a slap.
Literally was a slap, wasn't it?
It was.
Retaliation, man-to-man confrontation.
It was like Keir's trying to push him off, then it's like a little.
there's another one. Wait, though, wait, keep waiting. Yeah, there is something thrown here.
No, there's no punches, Phil. There was no punches. I was watching it.
Though, after that point.
Yeah.
Can London maintain the standard of defence they've had for the last hour?
2 more points to the London Broncos tally, and 18-point margin could or would put them up above Featherstone.
Not the line and try and get you, drop it onto your boot and then get that result.
Luke Briscoe took that, and then comes up with the error, Briscoe, and it's picked up by Ben Evans, and Evans trying to go all the way.
Well, that's the second mistake that Luke Briscoe's made, close to his own line.
And it could be costly for the London Broncos, because here's Walker, and Walker to Channing, and Channing dumps it down. And it was costly.
This is an academic conversion.
Well, it's not for Kieran Dixon. He'd love to get one over, having missed the last 2, but this one is on its way, and it looks good. It is. Nice bit of curve on that. And Dixon extends London's lead. 30 points to 6, the scoreline now here at Bloomfield Road. Still,
They'll need an 80-minute concentration when we get to the next phase of the season.
can Featherstone perk things up here? They could do with Corey Aston.
Went for the old show and go, didn't he? At the try line.
Well, they're not done yet. Thackeray on to Briscoe, and Briscoe gets the pass away. They're in the corner with Turner. They're not done yet.
They all want the ball.
With the Keele Carlisle. Tackle just short. Missy Talapapa, and Davis is through! And
Yes.
John Davis, has he got a second?
Well, he went upstairs in the first half, didn't he? He lost possession as he was trying to ground it. Does he get this one, Bill? Or is it lost as he's trying in the act of scoring? So I think he's been very impressive. Defensively, he's been solid. Offensively, he's always been there. Perfect. Not a problem. Fingers are still on the ball.
Conclusive evidence. Jay Pitts tries his best, but this is 4 more points to the Rovers.
John Davis, second try of the game. It was fingertip touch.
No try. He's been corrected, and it's been added to by 2 further points. Corey Aston helps his side get a little bit closer.
That gap.
It was all on there for Daniel Harrison.
Well, it looked like the winning try, didn't it? We all thought he had the ball. He only had to fall over the line.
Well, he was straight through, and Ian Hardman was on his heels. All he had to do was run straight at him. I'm sure he would have knocked him back. It would have been an amazing tackle to stop Harrison.
Well, there we see his left ankle twisted awkwardly on the inside underneath him.
We'll have coverage of the tie between Salford Red Devils and Wakefield Trinity the night before. Oh, and Corey Aston goes without the ball. And William Bartow scoops it up and could crown a great performance with a try. Fully merited. Yes, indeed. If they hang on to this winning margin. And Dixon this time is on target. It's mystifying, this goal. London, Toulouse, Halifax and Toulouse we'll see tomorrow.
Can't wait to see that game tomorrow.
Oh, it's going to be a big game. Dixon is chasing. Dixon gets it. It could be a hat-trick for Walker. Unselfish. It's Dixon who'll finish. Kieran Dixon gets the final try of the game, surely. Steve McGee is always there with that kicking tee. Steve McGee and the kicking tee. Kieran Dixon. 2 more points for him. And London 42-16 the scoreline, as Junior Rakika was looking for him. Walton, nice ball back in field to Hardman. Featherstone trying to at least finish with a flourish here. Hardman trying to get the pass away. Scrambling defence from London on the 40-metre line. The seconds counting down now. The ball comes up for London. It's in the hands of Daniel Harrison. And the hooter will sound to signal a very, very satisfying win for Andrew Henderson and his team of London Broncos players. Little pat, consoling pat perhaps for James Cunningham, whose performance was cut short by injury. And Featherstone Rovers suffer their heaviest defeat of the season here at Bloomfield Road. Dejected Rovers players.